we did this earlier with the kids class, but it's getting into the shapes when you're moving, okay? Rather than getting to set routines, okay, and flaming with your hands, okay? It's a big no-no, whatever sparring you're doing, really. Okay, as a beginner sparring, you know, it's always this sort of thing, you know, comes in and it's this, blocking with the hands, okay? The problem is with that is that people are fast and catch your combinations, okay, and you're limiting yourself. You're almost like doing that, yeah, in a certain way. You want to feel like you're open enough that you can react and move and mould, okay? So as the hits come in, mould, it's like one hit, yeah, there you go. You know, the shots start appearing, right? There you go, yeah, from there, right, feel like, oh, yeah. There you go, yeah. Okay, so you can catch me with a skilled mark, oh, there you go, yeah, from there, rather than feel like it's always hits come in, doing this sort of stuff, yeah. Practice blocking, yeah, from there. Never good at that karate either, but yeah, from there blocking, okay? Because it's that thing of that delusion that, you know, punch comes in, like this sort of stuff, it's going to be enough. It's not, the guy's going to immediately go straight off one, yeah? So if I go to mark, and I hit, bang, the next one's coming straight in, okay? So if you do hard blocks, well, you better be ready to do a few of them, okay? Yeah, does that make sense? But the point is you're committed too much. So a hit comes in, you're doing this sort of stuff, okay? Is, yeah, next one, bam, you're going to get hit or you know, worked on. You're nice Wing Chun there, but it's more in the boxing world, just bam, bam, you know, from there too, okay? So when you spar, look from there, it's like it used to, like, hit comes in low, got one, mold, okay? What I mustn't do is, if we do it slowly, yeah, this sort of stuff, right? Warping my structure too much. I want to feel it through the flex, yeah, from there. So it's just that little teaspoon, and I can hit out, okay? So it's a skill to itself. It's getting the timing, yeah? Does it make sense, okay? What's good about this, you know, we've got like Rob, who's, I don't know, in his late 70s, okay? He'll be able to do this very eloquently, okay? If you ask him to block my really heavy shot, my big kick, he's not. He's never going to do that, okay? But he can mould off it and smash me straight in the face. All right, so that's the point. Is that get used to as that hit comes in, one, yeah, from there, so you can strike. Okay. So just when you're playing with that now, so what if he's attacking, yeah, nice and gently, almost on the spot, yeah, from there, and you're just one, mould, yeah, one, yeah. Just feel like the shapes are like going in. Yeah, does that make sense? Okay, so you can just feel it. Okay. Obviously, people will get aggressive and they'll swing in big hooks, but that's when you can use it. So the big hook comes in eventually, it's there, and then you can mould through. Okay. But for the little ones, it's like, oh, now what are you doing, mate? Well, yeah, I can mould it. Okay. It's also great as well to train like that for knife defence. Okay. We do a long session on knife defence. Ultimately, get out of the situation if you can, i.e. run if you can. A big guy like me is not going to outrun Mark, so I can't run. Okay, so it'd be like, right, what do I do? Talk my way out of it, step to the side, get more people involved, you know, move over barriers, whatever it may be. Then use an equaliser, and then obviously fight for your life. Those are the 3 steps. Okay, all right. Yeah, never go into a knife defence of, you know, oh, I think I can take this guy on. where's the knife? Right, here we go. Yeah, great. Of course, you're going to end up really hurt. Okay, so it's a silly thing. But if you're caught, yeah, so you're having a chat with this guy, there's something out of nowhere, it's that same reaction. Even just that inch moving will save your life. Yeah, to make it a big blade. That's what you want. You want to train stuff like a sensible defence rather than, you know, blocking. Okay. Sure, if you're quick enough to get something over it, great. Okay, but yeah, you have to train a long time to do that. I would be able to as well. Full on, yeah, from there. So it's just that reaction moving. Like I said, you might get half an inch of knife into you, but it's better than the full blade. Yeah, getting stacked. Okay, so this sort of stuff, even though we're just sparring, it's also good for that, yeah, that knife defence as well. You know, from there. Okay. But the key, what I'm trying to get you out of is, as it comes in, big blocks like this. Yeah, especially with regards to kicks. You know, people doing sort of like this sort of stuff. Yeah, from there. I mean, don't get me wrong, it's better than nothing, I suppose, but movement's better. Yeah, getting out of the way of it will not let it happen. Yeah, if you're stood there, here, sort of like Mark, yeah, or even that's like, oh, yeah, from there. Okay, especially like roundhouse, we catch you. So it's like straight away here. That's my space. That's what I want to do. Shut the legs down, pop. Yeah, it's still open. You can still do stuff, but not as risky as the roundhouse. You can turn horse kicks and things like that. Okay, so yeah, from there as it moves, it's like, from there, yeah, I feel like work those shots. Well, also, like, yeah, from there, sorry, your two hands, right, that's it. From there, so you can play off it. Yeah, makes sense. Yeah, so you feel comfortable like moving and sparring in that fashion, rather than feel it's sort of big blocks. Yeah, so it was, they say, you know, it's like swine a bee. Yeah, from there. It's going around. Same kind of ideas. Panicking. Relax, mould, shapes, bam. Yeah. Okay, good. Okay, final partner. Let's have a look.